Breaking news. The vault is open and the fright reels have escaped. With your hosts, the Jims. Sit back and put on that raincoat because it's going to get bloody.
Bloody awful if you ask me.
All right, well, hi everybody.
Hi everybody.
Fright Reels here. I'm Jimbo.
I'm Jim.
We're the Jims. And this is our Fright Reels podcast episode.
Number 16. The Home with Pete Davidson.
Tell them what movie we're doing today, Jim.
I think it's The Home with Pete Davidson.
It's good, man. So we've decided a couple of things. Well, first let's take care of some business. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for helping us reach 1,000 followers on Facebook.
1,000. Now we're over 1,000.
Yes. And thank you for watching this and supporting our stuff. Don't forget you can now give us stars on our Facebook Reels, right? They can give us little stars.
Stars.
They're awesome.
They're a penny each.
I don't mean to make fun of it. It's really pretty cool. So thank you for that. Also, we've been getting a lot of feedback about these 60 Days of Fright, which just started on Monday. Explain it for the people, Jim.
That is where we go through a movie each. He goes through a movie, I go through a movie, and we just give a quick recommendation on what to watch. Some of them are very obscure. You haven't heard from them. Haven't seen them, but...
One movie each day for 60 days, leading all the way up until Halloween. So, fun one, out of the blue. The barn. What is it called?
The Home.
The Home.
Like the old folks' home.
Right. Retirement home, what have you.
A nursing home, whatever.
And we've decided that we're not going to do any spoilers until the very, very end of this. We want to talk about it a little bit, but we're not going to get to any big reveal because there kind of is one.
Yeah.
Till the very end, and we'll explain that. It
just came out on streaming. It's on Prime right now, but...
Yeah. It was only $10. It wasn't like it was $20.
Yeah. It only made $1.7 million at the box office, so that's why it went to $10 so quickly.
I got to tell you, I get that because it has its harsh moments, but it's not like all the way harsh like art. And it has its interesting sort of an artistic filmmaking, but it's not all the way artistic because it's also harsh.
But I think the previews didn't really show much of anything, and it just looked like an old person movie, like. Was it Cocoon? Like it had that the previews looked like Cocoon.
What's diabetes?
Diabetes.
Wilford Brimley.
Yeah,
he was like 52 in that movie.
Wow,
I know. Don Amici was older. Maybe it was just no. Let me think about this. Just Wilford Brimley was younger than us. The other people were old because Don Amici was an old actor. He was from like the 20s. Yeah, doesn't matter. The point is, I think $10 is fair.
Yeah.
For a movie these days.
Well,
People always complain about it. I'm like, that's what you used to spend at fucking Blockbuster every week.
And I think either you like Pete Davidson or you don't.
That's another reason. I was going to get to that. I'm glad you said that. He polarizes people.
Yeah.
I think that's why this movie failed too. Frankly, he's only done dramatic roles since he left SNL because he did that like King of Staten Island or whatever.
Yeah.
So like he's becoming a dramatic actor and he was good in this.
I thought he was good. I thought he did well. Yeah.
And then also some of the other actors. Like the guy that was like the acting coach with like the fucking gray ponytail.
John Glover. What's his name?
I know. Like, remember Officer John Glover from Illyria? Oh, you're a Illyrian kid.
No.
The fuck do you know?
Illyria Cops.
John Glover. Officer Glover. Anyway, he's been in a bunch of stuff. I recognized him immediately.
Gremlins 2.
Oh, yeah. Gremlins
he was in 2. That. He was in the Mouth of Madness.
That was one that I recognized. Do you have the other movies he was in? There was another one that stood out.
Batman and Robin. And he was in Scrooged.
Yeah, they were both of those too.
And the other ones I didn't write down.
Scrooged, was he his boss?
Yes.
He was like the asshole lawyer guy or whatever. Or,
he was going to take his place.
I think. So and he did a great job in this.
Sure.
Then there was another person. So these are, again, all right. So let's dial it back a little bit. It starts off with Pete Davidson. As a little kid.
Yeah. They kind of flash back with his brother.
And they're foster kids.
Yes,
they
both
live
of them
in a foster with some loving foster parents.
Another foster kid story. The last one we did was foster kids.
But these parents were quite loving, and the kids were raised really well. And the brother went away to college, and he was real freaking out about it because he was a little kid. He was like 10 maybe, and his brother was 19, let's say.
They were very close.
And he was like, I'll be back for the holidays in 4 months, and in a couple of months, and then in 4 years, I'll be back for good. It'll be me and you. And then he wakes up. God damn it, I thought I turned my phone off. Didn't I fucking say that? I didn't.
Oh, boy. Spam even.
Potential spam. God damn it.
You should answer it and say, fuck off. Fuck off.
It's fuck off o'clock. You mean like my text last night I should have answered? Like that? So Jim thought he was cute last night and was texting me with a fake number like it was the high school spam special. Anyway, fast forward to today. Pete Davidson gets busted. Graffiti.
He's graffitiing. He's a troublemaker. And he's
nice, too.
Yeah, that was nice. He did a good job. So he gets busted, and so he has to do community service.
His dad calls in a favor from the judge that he can work community service instead of doing time.
Yep. And so he has to go to this nursing home.
Community service in a nursing home.
And he stays there. They give him a room.
He's a super.
Yeah.
And then these characters in the nursing home are the ones we're discussing. John Savage. What the fuck is his name?
Glover.
Danny Glover. And then too old for this.
Ethan Phillips. You know who that is?
Was that the other guy?
Yes.
So there was another guy I recognized. It was the nerdy guy with kind of a balding head.
Yeah.
And he's from, what was the unit?
Neelix from Star Trek Voyager.
He was Voyager, yeah. But I didn't know him from that. I knew him from something else. But yes, he was that. I knew him from something else. He was a cop or a teacher or something a bit part. Like he was a teacher in Bill and Ted's or something.
Yeah.
That wasn't it, but he was. So I recognized each of them. And Pete, that was it though. I didn't recognize anybody else. Did you?
Not really, no.
And it had, so right off the bat, Jim and I both agreed. A really interesting thing about this movie is it had really cool pacing.
Yeah.
Like the vibe of it was just good. It was engaging. It was interesting. It was sort of fresh. Like I hadn't felt that pacing in a movie in a long time. Certainly not an under.
There was no slow parts to me. I mean,
there wasn't. The pacing was perfect.
Yeah.
And it was mysterious right off the fucking bat. It was like right off the bat they were setting you up with. Not everybody here's on the up and up.
Yeah.
Something's going on in this home. I didn't know if they were fucking.
The first night he walks in and he opens. He collects people's garbage. He knocks on the door. It's cracked open. He walks in and this chick's just riding old people,
fucking the shit out of each other.
But they had masks on, like weird.
She had like a little baby doll mask.
Yeah.
He had on like a gimp mask.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they were at least in their 70s.
I think he stood there a little too long watching.
You wouldn't watch?
Well, I mean,
you don't watch old people fuck?
No.
You drive like old people fuck. Slow and sloppy. That was a George Carlin. But yes, okay, you're right. I forgot about that. So the initial weird thing was that. Well, the initial weird thing was the people that were training him, that dude and that chick.
Yeah.
It wasn't that weird that they were kind of dicks to him because they were like, look, we know why you're here. You're a piece of shit. You act up. We're telling you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So they established that right off the bat. Then they also said, if you're going to the apartments, knock first, which was what that was because it was assisted living. Some people had like full-on apartments.
Right.
And fourth floor is off limits. Don't ever go up there. It's not for you. So right off the bat, his ears were perking up, and I'm like, fourth floor? What's going on the fourth floor?
And I worked in a nursing home. My mom worked in a nursing home for 40 years. I worked in the kitchen.
No shit.
For a summer before college. And that was nasty. That was just nasty, pureed food, dentures left on trays. It was pretty gross.
I feel bad about nursing.
Yeah, I don't.
Fun, but
anyway. I don't want to go on. But the fourth floor is always bad. It's either Alzheimer's or psych ward or something. Yeah.
Same with hospitals.
Yeah, psych ward used to be
prisons.
Fourth floor. Yeah.
Anyway, we start finding out. So Pete sees that weird shit. Then he meets a few of the residents, and it's like, he doesn't want to be there. Then he starts having bad dreams too. Remember, right off the bat, he's having weird dreams. And then the fucking dude comes and gets him, and this other couple are banging on his door. They wake him up. He's like, some dude shit himself so bad it came out of his diaper. You got to clean it up.
Yeah, it's your job. Yeah. So they're kind of dragging him down the hall. And they open the door, and it's like, oh, it's a whole party.
Surprise!
Everybody's like, hey,
aboard.
yeah. They're singing Jolly Good Fellow to him, and
For he's a jolly good fellow. And you know what? Nobody can deny it, Jim.
I heard that.
Which nobody can deny.
Nobody.
Let's sing a few verses, shall we?
Don't touch me.
Nobody can deny. So I thought it was touching. We both discussed that. I'm like, that's really nice. Like they're welcoming him in, and they introduced him to everybody in there. And you could tell he was visibly moved by it.
Yeah.
It changed his vibe about what was going on. He called his parents. He told his parents, this is working out. These people really need me, and I feel like I can really help them.
Right.
He went from, ew, old people, I don't want that shit. And his dad's like, fuck you, go to jail then.
Well, I think because they were giving him a chance, and they're not looking at him a certain kind of way.
They were believing him.
Yeah. And I don't think the parents were very cool to him.
They were.
I don't know.
I mean, at that point, they weren't because he was being a piece of shit. But there was all his dad. Well, I mean, it's not fair, too. First, he's a foster kid, so he's got his problems. You're right. Then his dad, maybe you're right, because his dad was like, ever since fucking, we left out that part.
Oh, yeah.
When he was like 10, his brother died. Killed himself.
Yeah, they got to pull him aside and said he's in college, he couldn't take things, and he killed himself.
Yeah, and then, once he was acting up as an adult, his dad said, ever since Adam died or whatever, you've been a dick.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess you're right. That wasn't a very nice.
Yeah, I don't think they're very supportive of him.
I guess not. I don't know.
That's why he acted out.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so we're about 15 minutes in. I don't know how much farther we can go without spoiling. Should we give everybody a spoiler alert right now?
Sure.
Okay, so spoiler alert. If you're going to see that, well, wait. Should we? We got to come up with a policy for this. Should we rate it so people can see our rating, decide if they want to watch it, and then do the spoiler section as a like a little follow-up video?
It's a good idea.
Okay, fair enough.
What do you think, people? Put your comments in the comments.
Yeah, put your comments in the comments. For real. All right, I'm going to go first this time.
Okay.
I'm giving it a solid 4. 4 bloody raincoats. I got to be honest with you. 4. For all the reasons that we said, it was acted well, it was written well, the pacing was great, and the finale, which we're going to get to in the spoilers, took me from 3.5 to 4. The ending gives it that extra half a star for me.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. 'Cause I was going to give it 3.5. And you think that the ending, that was pretty good.
It really was. So, before we get to the spoilers, how you guys like my glass? Man, I'm so pissed I didn't get the fucking popcorn bucket, man. I didn't even know they were available. But I got this.
Yep. I've got this. It is Urgency. And it fits nicely in my Freddy Krueger head that I printed.
Jim made that.
I'm going to paint it. It's going to be really
that's
cool.
going to be a lot to paint, but man, is it going to be
that'd
fucking
be easy.
cool. Well, you got to get it right.
It's going to be a base coat, and then you dry brush it.
I know, but...
And
all right, talk about Urgency.
Perfectly.
What
it has velvet tannins. Velvetly.
It has velvetly tannins?
A little bit of spice, a little bit of plum. There's plum in there and fruits.
Is it another red blend?
It is a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Not a. What's the other Cabernet?
Cabernet. Talking about the white.
Is there a white Cabernet?
Yes.
There's Chardonnay.
Chardonnay's nasty, in my opinion.
And then there's Pinot Noir, but there's also Pinot Grigio.
That's Pinot Grigio, yes.
Anyway, this one is from what? Give us a breakdown.
I
wonder if people really pay attention.
I don't think you guys do.
They might.
But
Mary takes your wine advice.
The Shannon family of wines that is based out of, if I could read this, California. It is California.
There's a surprise.
It's Napa Valley,
Okay. How do you like it?
It's good. I like it. At first, it was a little tart, but now it's nice and velvetly.
Velvetly?
It's just the word I just made up.
It's also bold.
It's kind of like fast food. They made up the word melty. That was never a fucking word until Taco Bell.
Ooh, melty.
It's annoying.
I eat way too much fast food, but goddamn, is it delicious! All right, and then I brought Art with me. My first pop head, You got a fucking ton of those things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So now, spoiler alert.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I'm gonna go to the lobby and get us some treats.
Juju beads.
Popcorn can't be
You like
beat.
Juju beads?
No.
The sparkling drinks are
They're
just
like dots, right?
I like Smarties.
chocolate bars and
Some
that
Smarties
candy. So let's all go
Do
to
you
the
like?
lobby
I don't like
to
Juju
get
beads.
ourselves
I don't mind Junior Mints. I like the Andes Mints too that you get from Olive Garden.
The brown
At least you
ones.
used to.
You like the green ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty okay, I guess, after dinner.
Yeah.
Do you like, ew, I don't like Junior Mints and peppermint patties and all that
But
shit?
I don't mind candy corn.
Mary likes candy corn. Fuck's wrong with you people. Do you like
It's
circus
just
peanuts?
I used to until I went fishing on Lake Erie and I puked them all up. Ate a whole bag and I threw up and fed the fish. Thanks, Dad.
They probably tasted better that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh,
So, we're back for our spoilers to the ending of The Barn.
The home. Because old people live in barns.
So, I can't remember why. Wait a minute. I have to sneeze. I remember now. All right. So, Pete's friend befriends one of the old ladies.
I think her name's Norma, right?
She warns him, there's something not right about this place. Then she sees somebody's coming. Oh, I gotta go. She goes in her room. The next day, he's downstairs. She comes flying out of her window, lands on the fucking spires of the fence.
Yeah, and her, like, it went up through her face and her
Dude,
jaw.
she was still wiggling and shit.
Her eyes are moving a little bit.
Her
That
mouth
was a good.
fucking going.
That was a good scene.
That was a really good kill. Anyway, that was fucked up. Then he starts getting these warnings on his laptop through these emails and live chats from some woman who's like, this place is fucked up. It's a government conspiracy. The government is doing experiments on these people.
And they have them all through the country, and they're saying
They're
to
all
people.
through the country. We need your help to take them down. And then he wakes up one morning and there's a fucking package at the door, and he opens it and it's a blacklight.
Yep.
And he runs a blacklight on his wall. It says, "Find the ones with the marks."
Yeah.
And he starts seeing these people have an X on the back of their neck, like a tattooed like X or something. And they're rubbing their necks, the ones that have it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I was thinking right off the bat, I'm like, all right, so what are the people with the marks?
Yeah.
They're the ones that they're experimenting on, or they're the bad guys? I couldn't figure out which was which.
Right.
Didn't really matter, though, because he left there because shit was getting bad. Well, he went up to the 4th floor, for one thing.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't allowed up there.
And he saw all these people. They had their own little mats they set their wheelchairs on. They were almost comatose.
They were invalids.
Yeah.
And they looked like they were 200 years old.
Yeah.
And their eyes were all bleeding.
Yes.
All of them. And they were really old and they were just fucked up. And the one dude was freaking out on him. He tried to attack him.
Yep.
Then, a couple of nights later, that same dude tried to attack him in his bedroom. They're like, we don't know how, but he got loose from the 4th floor. And he was fucking wanted to kill him in his bedroom.
Yep.
So Pete said, fuck this noise. He left. He went back home. And his parents are like,
You got to get out of here. I mean,
well, yeah, but his mom was cool to some. He's like, all right, these are our 2 new foster daughters. She had 2 new ones. She says, and Max is going to stay in his old room for a couple of nights because she's his mom. She's going to put him up. Right. So those 2 go away to dinner or whatever. And
well,
Max,
before that, she leaves. She goes, the heart wants what it wants.
which was what Norma told her.
Norma told him that before she died.
Yeah, she knew the code.
And he's like, what'd you say? And, yeah.
Yeah, the mom made a connection that she probably wasn't supposed to do.
Right.
And then the daughters, the foster daughters, he had that little cup that Norma gave him. Norma gave him this little carved chalice that you should be drinking your wine out of, little shots of wine. And the girls were like, did you get that from the secret room?
Oh, so he has 2 other foster siblings. And, yeah, they're sitting there. Well, what's going on? Because he starts going through stuff. And he goes in the attic, some room. They
found it.
They found a room.
They were like, did you get that chalice from the secret room? He's like, what secret room?
Yeah. So they're in their parents' house, and they find the secret room. There's all this stuff. And he finds photo albums and books and diaries and all that. And he sees pictures of all the people from the nursing home. And it goes back how many years?
And in every
90s.
one, it's like a group portrait, and then there's a wheelchair with a kid in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And it's his fucking brother.
Yeah. There's one of them has his brother.
And the other ones are other kids.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dozens, maybe 100.
Yeah. So he rips that page out that has his brother. Then he goes back to the home.
Goes up to the 4th floor, finds that old guy that's been attacking him, and is like, Lucas, it's you. I fucking know it's you.
So
Lucas was so excited.
Right. So its brother is 100 years old.
At least.
In a wheelchair somehow. And
Lucas is so excited like smiling. He can't talk. He's so fucking decrepit. He can't speak, but he's all smiling. And then Pete gets a fucking, from behind, he gets the needle in the neck.
Yep.
And then he wakes up in a tuxedo in a wheelchair with them taking another picture. I thought it was the other way too, but it wasn't.
Okay.
He's in a wheelchair. They take a picture. Then they're all having this big banquet with fucked up food on the table, like decrepit pig heads and shit. And I don't understand that part of it. So they don't really eat that food. It was really gross.
So it turns out they're a cult.
They're celebrating, and the doctor's all like shocked, like Max is like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he's like, "We're celebrating fooling you. What are you? Aren't you proud of us for fooling you?"
So they set the entire thing up.
All of it. None of them were in a nursing home. Right. It wasn't a nursing home.
No.
The X marks the spot was fake.
It was fake. The girl telling them about the conspiracy, that was all fake. It was all staged.
Wife.
Yeah. It was all staged.
And the guy was like literally like almost hurt that Pete wasn't impressed by the fact that they fooled him and were going to use him. Yeah. He was like, "We're celebrating." Dude, that galled me.
Well, he was a theater guy.
Hey, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So every one of them played a part. And go on, tell them why.
So the actual why?
Tell them why.
So what happens is they have found that there is a fluid behind your right eye.
There's a sac
that has basically it's fountain of youth. So they extract that from people, and then they all consume it.
And fuck, they said right now.
Yeah, and they get it. Yeah, they
so
fuck a lot.
And his parents are there. His parents are like, "We're 150. I'm 152."
Yeah, they keep saying all their ages because they've all consumed the stuff.
They're basically vampires, sort of. But instead of blood, they're taking their essence. He actually used the term essence.
Yeah, and the guy says, the government or doctors tell you, this is nothing. It's just a gland, and they all laugh. And so
but their god is Gaia or whatever they kept saying.
Dia.
What is it?
Dia.
You always know that part. You always know that weird shit.
DEA is. I always thought it was the DEA, but it was Dia.
How do you know that?
I remember it was on the card.
Oh. Anyway, they basically the sac is everybody has this sort of youth serum that you use up throughout your life.
Yeah.
And, and you have less and less, like testosterone or whatever it might be, estrogen, what the fuck ever. And the sad fucking thing of it is all these people on the 4th floor, they're like 20 years old. They sucked all of their best years away from them.
Yep. And
then consumed it so they could all go on forever, being whatever age they are. And they were all about 50 to 70. But they'd take it and they'd feel young again. And they all just fucking fucked each other, basically.
Yeah. And party and whatever.
And so they're explaining this to Pete while they have him tied to a gurney.
Yep.
And they stick the fucking needle in his eye. First of all, they don't go behind your eye. They go through your fucking eye.
And it's up close, and you see the eye pucker, and you see it indent.
All of it. I've never seen a shot like that.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was really close. And if you have an eye issue, fucking turn away. Right through the fucking eyeball.
And so they take his essence.
And they said, when this is done, you're going to feel 100 years old. And then they cut to the fucking attic. And now he's in the attic.
Yeah, he's in the 4th floor.
On the 4th floor.
In a wheelchair.
He looks normal still, but he's acting like he's 100.
Yeah.
And his brother...
What did he do?
His fucking brother and all the other... So let's say you have 40 of these people that they've been draining them for years now, because that kid's been there for at least 15 years.
Yeah, they needed a new one.
So basically his brother didn't die in college. He never went to college. They just took him there. And they've been draining him for the last 15 years.
And the foster parents, foster parents.
So all of these old people that are up there, they've been draining them, each of them, for as many years as they've been there. 20, 35, whatever, a myriad of years. So they've still got some essence, but only a few drops each. Well, the fucking brother and all of his other old young people decide to donate all of their essence. So he fucking breaks a spoke off of the wheelchair, stabs it in his own eye, and drains the essence out. Every old person up
all
there,
of them up there,
they're all down for it. And they pour it all into this mason jar and fucking make Pete Davidson drink it. It was fucking awful.
Yeah, it was nasty. The one thing, though, if they're almost done with their essence, it sure was a lot in that jar.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people, so each one of them...
Well, there's like 12. Looked like
there was people in the other room. You didn't get to see them.
Oh, that's what it
in
is.
the wing off the west.
The West Wing.
Yeah, but there's. Yeah, I mean, all right. That notwithstanding, maybe there was a lot, but either way, they all gave what they had left to him.
Yep.
And he drank it all. So now he had his youth plus more. He had basically superpowers.
Yeah, So all of a sudden you see him bust out of the door. He's in all white, and he grabs a hammer. He grabs
a claw hammer and a hatchet, one in each hand.
And he goes through the entire home, and he just slashes everybody and just get blood everywhere. It was great.
Chopping hands off, smashing faces. He claw hammered that dude in the balls, man. Yeah. It was harsh, man. It was a good 5-10 minute fucking kill scene where he went down there and systematically killed every one of those fuckers.
And you see his almost inhuman strength where he grabs this one guy's arm and just snaps it, and you see the bones stick out.
That dude had a gun.
That was the theater guy.
No, it was the doctor. The theater guy. He was holding like a bulletproof vest.
Right.
And then he systematically goes through, kills them all. The only thing for me that was a little bit unsatisfying is there was a giant storm that night because there was a hurricane coming.
Yep.
And the storm blew the roof off, and the roof killed his parents.
And they kept talking about the hurricane throughout the whole on the news.
So Mary said that was an act of God, that God killed his parents. And I'm like, yeah, well, he fucking robbed Max of the satisfaction of killing those fucks. It should have been him. That one little part fell flat.
I wonder if they had an alternate ending they didn't show, like him killing them.
Maybe, and it didn't test well with audiences or something.
Maybe.
Well, and then he went back to the doctor who wasn't quite dead yet. And he said, Doc, I'm taking it all back. Yep. And he went into the doctor's eye and he pulled it all out. And then he gave that to his brother and all the other
he went
old people.
I think he went through everybody.
I think he did too. Yeah. And he went to all the old people and he gave to all of them. And all of a sudden it ends with him walking them outside. And they're just like, they haven't seen daylight.
Yeah, and they're able to walk. And they're all.
Now they're all still old.
Yeah, they still look old. But
we're like, they're never going to get their looks
back. That may
back.
be reduced. I mean,
they're never going to get their skin back.
Right now.
And we were talking about that dude probably, so he was 19, he may have never gotten laid. The older woman, she never got to be pretty. She
19?
never got to have kids.
Maybe.
He was college, he was 18. Oh, I mean, maybe he got laid, maybe he didn't.
That's true.
He certainly didn't get a lot.
That's true.
They stole their youth, let's say that.
Yes.
So he gave them their energy back, but that youth is gone. They're going to still have.
Do you ever really get it back?
Bodies. No.
Do you?
No. But anyway, that ending was fucking vicious, cool. And it was done really well. It was like this whole movie had this energy that we both liked. But it was building up to like this big thing, and it felt like it could have been one of those things where it turns out in the end, yes, it was the government, he foils their plan, which would have given it about a 3.
Yeah.
But it ends with this fucking crazy revenge murder spree.
I thought at the end when they showed him in the wheelchair and it went dark, I thought that was it. I thought it was the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
And then no, it was.
Yeah, again, it was setting itself up to be that old predictable trope of some government thing where they're fucking with old people, and then he was going to foil it. But it turned into a horror revenge movie with a great fucking massacre. So that's why it got 4 stars from us. 4 bloody raincoats from us.
4 bloodies.
All right. So that was it for that one. I want to thank you guys for being a part of it. Now, are we going to do the 3 woman movies next, like we keep saying?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
The first one is Offspring.
I haven't seen that one yet. No, Offspring. So we told you all last time, and we fucking lied because we weren't. Well, we intended on it. We weren't lying at the time, but then this movie popped into our lives.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
And Pete Davidson, I think he's going to be a good actor. I mean,
he did well. I think it was smart of him to take serious roles and not comedic roles because he's not really a comedian. I mean, he had his moments on SNL, but it was just because he's a goofball.
Yeah, in SNL, he would always laugh too. It wasn't like he couldn't.
It's like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Who never became an actor, but he's perfect for what he does. You know, he found the right niche for what he does.
Make sure you check out frightshirts.com.
Yes, both of these shirts are Fright shirts. Look at the sun.
We do a lot of custom shirts.
Horror, serial killers, some satanic stuff.
There's pillows, blankets, cups.
Lots of stuff for your Halloween shopping right now, actually.
Yes,
if you want to shop for your loved ones and for your own Halloween decorating, there's like wall art There's pillows, there's blankets, there's tumblers, there's mugs, there's stickers, there's t-shirts, all at frightshirts.com.
And don't forget to visit frightreels.com.
I'm Jimbo.
I'm Jim. Bye.
Daddy loves you.
See ya.